Hi. Today's video may be another video that I filmed but not upload. But if you guys see this video, that means I uploaded it. And I have to say I have been filming videos recently, but I haven't uploaded any of them because most of them are just about my worries, my anxiety, my pressure. And even though I did give out some of my solutions in those videos, but most of them never actually work out. They are more like some 自我安慰 rather than some solid solutions. So I never upload any of those videos. They are too negative. And today's video is also going to be negative. And maybe the reason why I am speaking English is because, I kind of have the habit of speaking out my anxiety just in English and to myself. I seldom use Chinese to talk about my anxieties. I don't know why. It's just kind of a habit. So, the last videos, or maybe the last videos I upload maybe during the summer holidays are about applying for internship, about some anxieties of being too introverted, about some college lives, some pressures. And today's video have the similar topic. It is about my future, my anxiety, my pressure. And you probably would notice I'm not in a good mood. And I seldom upload any videos. I haven't been filming any videos like book sharing videos, mainly because I'm busy. I'm busy with some applying for some graduate program because I've decided that I want to study abroad. And the main reason that I want to study abroad is kind of realistic. It's just because, nowadays it is really hard to find a job if you are just a undergraduate student. So I don't have another choice. I don't got a chance to 保研, and it is really, really, really difficult to 考研. So as long as I have the chance, even though it's quite expensive, but I'd rather choose the easier way. So I want to study abroad. And the reason why I'm kind of anxious recently is all about applying for programs. I know this process would be under kind of deep pressure. Everyone is just like maybe everyone is just like me, just a little part, just a few people would be like totally smooth in all the process. They would get their permission really early, just very few of them. But still I'm anxious because I've already got one denial and one that is not denial, but I didn't get a chance to get interviewed of one school. So 2 school, and I applied for 11 programs, so that means I have 9 of them left to be we can get a chance to figure it out. So the main reason why I'm that anxious is actually because this process, applying for a graduate program, is so similar to the process of me applying for an internship. And you guys all know that my experience of applying for an intern is so horrible. Even though I have already found a way to kind of comfort myself that the reason why I get no intern is just because we are not in a good economy. We don't have a good economy recently, and everyone is it is really difficult for anyone to find a job. And maybe I just applied for too many jobs that is not in my field. But the problem is, the deeper I thought about it, I just realized that there's really little opportunities, really few opportunities in my field. Translation, to be a translator, to be an interpreter, yeah, something like that. it is really difficult to be a translator. When I am not trying to do it, I kind of have the expectation of me being successful in that field, because you haven't tried, so you don't know how hard it is. You would feel like, my translation may be, well, not excellent or perfect, but it may be good or at least okay. But when you are trying to do some translating work, you will just realize that no, you are not good enough, you are not even close to good. And that just make me realize I am even not qualified as a translator. And that just make everything different. If I'm not as good as a translator, that means I am not qualified to apply a job that is related to translation. And that means whatever I'm studying in these 4 years would be nothing. That would, I always said, I don't know what I'm doing in this university. I don't know what I'm studying. Some classes are fun, some classes are kind of, you kind of learn something. But as long as those classes, those knowledge cannot turn into something practical, I would feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm a much more realistic person than I thought I am. So yeah. So I'm anxious. I'm anxious because I kind of feel like whatever I learned and whatever I am learning in these 4 years will be nothing. I would have to find something new so that I can eventually find a job or something like that. So that's the main reason why I'm applying for some graduate program related to business. And most of them are, and according to my previous expectation or imagination, I would want to combine the two programs, my undergraduate program with my graduate program, so I can use translation and some business knowledge together to be a qualified person in some some companies, to be a translator, to be a seller, to be whatever it is, just to make myself more qualified. But that is what I want. But that doesn't mean that is what I would get, because as long as those teachers, professors, those who see my CV, those who decide whether I can be accepted to those school, those make the final decision for them. If they don't think I'm qualified, if they don't think I have business sense, if they don't think I have the potential, I have the potential to be successful, they won't accept me. So if I'm not accepted to any business school, that would mean I would be a person that just have the ability of translating, and that ability is not a good ability. It's bad. I'm not that skillful, and that just make me feel quite anxious, because that would mean when I'm trying to apply a job, I won't be a person that is ready, equipped with some skills or something that you need. I would be just like a blank paper. I would have to learn something new to make myself qualified for any job that I want to apply for. That would be painful, because that would mean I waste 4 years. So I'm anxious. I do think my anxieties are reasonable. And also, there's something that is really not good about my emotion is recently I just found out that my self-esteem is getting lower and lower and lower and lower and lower, to the point that is somehow doesn't exist at all. And it is mainly because of my way of judging myself is based on others' judgment. when I'm just a student in school, I judge myself based on the grades I got, and the grades are assigned by your teachers. So I judged myself based on my teacher's judgment. If they think I'm good at something, I would feel like I am someone. Not someone big, but I am someone. For example, I'm good at writing essays, Chinese essays. In high school, I would feel like when the teacher like kind of say that my article is good, I would feel really happy about it. I would feel like, oh, I am a person that is thoughtful because my teacher said so. And because my other teacher about politics, my politics teacher said I'm good at politics, and I always got kind of high grades. So I will feel like, yeah, I'm also good at that. Even though I don't feel like it by myself, but because others people give me good grades, give me some praise, I would feel like, yes, I am qualified because they say so. So my judgment on myself is always based on others' judgment. I know this is bad. Because that means I do not have a kind of, I'm not I don't feel self-security. And I cannot make myself feel safe just by myself. So that is bad, but that is not a problem in high school, because at that time, based on the traditional or based on the, just the common judgment, I am good. And that is fine, and that is okay. But when I got in the university, first of all, you don't got a lot of chance to be graded. You don't have that much of homework, assignment, and you just got a lot of time to do whatever other things, and most of them will not be graded. And so during the process, despite those final examinations, I do not have a lot of chance to be graded or to be just to be judged by other people. And not being judged would make me feel kind of a release, because I won't be anxious about others' judgment, but it also makes me feel empty because I need others' judgment to kind of feel my existence. So that is bad. I don't know who I am, and I always feel like I'm not good enough. And every student in this school is so clever, hardworking. So my grades, my rank is not good. And so I'm not good at study, I can say, in the university. So that is one thing. And the other thing is, because I'm not good at study, and because I'm not having a talent in other field, so I always feel like I'm not good at anything. And because I feel like I'm not good at anything, and because there's nobody like kind of talking good on me about anything related to me, so it makes me feel like I'm not qualified as anything. So it just makes myself like kind of have a low self-esteem. And when you are having a low self-esteem, or when you are anxious about something, when you feel the great pressure, the thing you have to do, or the thing you need to do, is to 与自己和解. You need to accept the situation and trying to think about the good side. For example, when I'm anxious about my future, I will tell myself, you need to focus about the present. You need to think about something you have or something you can do. Well, yeah, but not enough. When you are when you got rejected in this field, and you told yourself that you would be successful in other fields, it is okay. It is comforting, as long as you didn't try those other fields. But if you tried them and you also failed, you would be extra anxious. and extra anxious because your excuse because your excuse would no longer be reasonable. So that is bad. And yeah, and that is just my situation. When I'm applying for internship, I failed, and I told myself it is because I'm not trained in the business world. So when I'm applying for some jobs that is relating to marketing or something like that, I wouldn't be qualified because I know little about them. So I applied for some programs related to business, and those programs are not for business school students. They are for they are designed for non-business student. So I feel like I'm qualified enough because I'm a non-business student, and I also got some internships related to business, related to marketing. And I feel like my reasons for applying for them are so like solid. I just feel like even though I failed in applying for internship, but I would be successful in applying for a program because everyone trying to study abroad, they always got a program in the end, but got rejection like one after another. It is really a bummer. It really makes me feel like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's no business school that want me. Maybe I apply for schools that is too good. But my friends around me and also some other people, they always told me that these schools are I'm qualified enough for those schools. There's going to be schools for admit, like give me permission. But nowadays I'm really anxious that it may now turns out to be good, the result. And if I cannot study abroad, that means I have to find a job like maybe in the next year. And I don't have the confidence in staying in the English translation field, and I don't have the ability to kind of live in other field. So it just makes me it just makes me suddenly wanting to do some like waitress work. I'm recently I found that if you like be a waitress in Starbucks or Mana Coffee, you may got 7,000 to 8,000 salary, and I think that is really a lot. For a literature student, that is a lot. For a liberal arts student, that is a lot, because a lot of us just got 3,000 or 4,000 a month. My family members, my relatives, they are just telling me that no, you got this school, you are studying such a good school, there's going to be jobs that is like that want you. But no, they don't want English major student at all. As long as I'm not as that good at translation or interpretation, there's nowhere that want me. So pathetic. But I'm just saying, this anxiety won't affect what I am doing. It just affects my mood, because I'm busy. I have to prepare for a lot of, because it's already November. There's a lot of assignments, and I have to prepare for my final examinations and for my undergraduate papers. And also, just I'm busy. I have a lot of things that I need to deal with. And if I got permission of some schools, I have to prepare for them. If I got no permission, I would have to find a job. And finding a job is also, it's not just about anxiety. There's a lot of work that you need to do, and the process is going to make you to be very busy, so it won't affect my movement, my actions, but it would affect my mood, and so I'm in a pretty terrible mood. And you know, all my worries, they may be right, they may be wrong. We never know, as long as the result haven't pop out. So so yeah, maybe I'm just jealous about those peers that is having a wonderful life, that is not worrying about applying for programs, that is not worrying about their studies, that is not worrying about their futures. I'm pretty jealous on them. And yeah, I hope one day I can have the courage or confidence to say that I am good, or at least good on something. But I doubt whether this day will eventually come, and you know, it is quite serious that I know if I never have the confidence in myself, it would be a huge problem. Because you can't always live a life in such a low self-esteem. You won't feel happy. Because nowadays, it is really difficult for me to really feel happy about myself. Whatever I'm doing, uploading videos, making some handicraft, or doing some homework, even though the process is happy, I can feel the achievement during the process of filming, editing, of making handicraft, of writing a paper. I can feel the sense of fulfillment and achievement during the process. But as long as I finish it, I would turn into another mood that is waiting for others' judgment on me. And if I got no judgment, I would feel like I'm not kind of good enough to be stand out, and that would make me feel sad. And if I got judgment, but those judgments are bad, I would feel like I would totally forgot all the sense of achievement and fulfillment during the process. I would just become in the mood that feel like I'm a loser. So that is bad. That is bad. I know that is bad. I have mind, but that system doesn't work in a right way, and it is really difficult for me to change my way of thinking, because my logic works on this pattern of relying on others' judgment and never judge myself correctly. And you know, just if my kind of way of thinking cannot be changed, if I still keep thinking this way, or if this way of thinking is impossible or just not that possible to be changed, then I have to find a thing that is going to be judged by a lot of people, and I am good at this thing. So when I do it, I would be like I would got positive response from other people, and I would feel good. That is also okay. It's just like having examinations and you just killed it on every examinations and you feel good. That is okay, as long as you can always find a thing that is just in this mood. If you can find something like this in this mood forever, it is good. But as soon as you didn't find it, as soon as this thing stopped, you would feel like your world would be just like work in the world of me that is totally broken. So I do know this is a problem. The only thing I don't know is how to deal with it, because it is not something like I can change just by thinking by myself. And I don't know whether talking to my friend is going to comfort me, because when I'm applying for interns and I'm anxious, I talk to my friends and they told me that you would got an intern eventually because everyone got it. And I didn't got any of them, so it just makes the situation even worse. Because when other people have confidence in you and you still failing it, that doesn't feel good at all. It just makes everything even worse. So that is one thing. And I just forgot what I'm saying because I have been filming for close to 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm talking about solutions. Seeking for your friends comforts are not a good solution because they are just comforting you. They are not responsible for their words because they are not responsible for those kind of like hopes. They say that you will eventually got it, you should trust yourself, but if you fail, they are not responsible for the results, so this won't work out. So I'm not sure what is going to work out because nowadays the only thing that I can do during this kind of anxiety is just to do whatever I have to do because just as what I have already said, I am busy. I have a lot of the things that I need to do. So the only thing I can do is just to do whatever I want, do whatever I have to do, and kind of to just forget these anxieties. But it never works out, you know. When I have to deal with those deadlines, I would be focused. I would be focused on those assignments. But as long as I finish them, I would be in those kind of anxiety again. And I should not like keep myself being busy all the time, right? I need to find a way to enjoy myself, to enjoy my life, to enjoying whatever I am doing. I like filming videos. I like making handicraft, but I just myself make everything so pressures, so under so much pressure. When I'm filming videos, it is good. I can feel happiness, but I'm also feel the anxiety of not getting enough clicks, likes, comments. I'm still anxious about some negative comments, some bad DM. When I'm making handicraft, I'm worrying about spending too much money because making handicrafts, those materials is expensive. I'm worrying about money. I'm worrying about when I take a picture and upload it on the social media, there won't be anyone who likes my works. I'm worrying about that. I'm also worrying about, cannot sell my product if I try to like sell my handicraft things. I'm worrying about everything. Whatever I am doing, I would just turn into a mode that force myself to make something big in that field. I just do not have the ability to just enjoy anything. I don't know why. And I'm curious whether this can be changed because I want this to be changed. I want to enjoy my life. Maybe it's because I don't have enough money, because nowadays most things that is related to relaxation, to enjoying yourself, is related to money. If you want to like make yourself feel good just by your dressing, you need to spend a lot of money on like trying to get some pretty nice clothes. If you have a hobby in, no matter it is reading, painting, reading, painting, or some sports, some music instruments or something like that, they are all expensive. You need to spend a lot of money to buy the materials, to buy the tools, to buy the books, pens, papers. Everything is expensive. You need to spend money. And as long as it is related to money, I cannot stop to think about how much I spend and how little I earn. So I guess that is just a kind of not a kind of like low self security. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I didn't feel secure enough about myself. Well, I'm pretty sure it is low self-esteem. But yeah. And it's pretty late. I still got something that I need to deal with, so I guess this would be the end of the video. This video doesn't have a clear theme, it doesn't have a clear logic, because it is just me complaining something about myself. And even though I said I may not upload this video, I still have to admit that I'm still dreaming of, like, after I upload this video go viral. Whenever I film a video, I always dream about it. It's from the first video that I upload on Bilibili. I have dreamed about it, and I have been dreaming every day. I have low self-esteem, but I want myself to be successful so eagerly. And I don't have a clear standard of what is successful, of how successful is enough for me. So yeah, that's pretty much about me recently. And I think I have been talking for quite a long time, and I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah, I don't feel good. And also there's something really bad, something that is not that heavy on me. It's private, so I'm not going to share it. But yeah, that's it. Maybe see you in the next video, if this video is uploaded, and if someone actually watched to the end. But I don't think so. So yeah, that's it.